Hi everyone, this is Jelena from Amazonia PPC, and today I'm going to share with you a couple of updates from last week that Amazon has introduced now before the holiday season. First of all, being the search terms report inside of the Seller Central platform. This is new. We were able to download these search terms before and then manually manage them in Excel and analyze them in Excel. And now Amazon's actually made our lives easier by by creating this search term report inside of the platform, built in inside. You don't have to go anymore and download the advertising reports unless you want to do some bulk files and upload a lot of search terms, a lot of keywords manually to your campaigns. If you just want to go through this report for analysis purposes, then this is super useful. Within the search terms report, they have also built in and introduced two new metrics, advertising metrics, one of them being return on ad spend and the other one is conversion rate. So my educated guess is that with the search terms report, Amazon is going to make available in the future for all advertisers to select a certain customer search term and then manually choose whether they want to add it to negatives and whether they want to add it to manual targeted keywords directly from the search terms report. Likewise, for example, Google is also doing it like that. So they're probably copying this kind of user experience coming from Google, which is definitely a good user experience, and we're looking forward to seeing that happen in the future. When it comes to these two metrics, it's interesting that they've also introduced all of these three changes along with the history, which is now in beta. They all serve a purpose to make advertisers' lives easier. You could have done it all manually, like for example, return on ad spend and conversion rate, we would calculate them manually whenever we needed certain information. So I guess that they're trying to make advertisers' lives easier because they want more advertising dollars from us. Like recently, we've analyzed search results, and especially before the holidays when the competition is fierce and there is an increased volume that we don't usually see. Then they start to introduce these all new features that in their interface that will make advertisers' lives easier. But at the same time, we've analyzed the search results and we noticed that there's one row sponsored brands ads and there's two rows of sponsored products and there's one tiny little organic result somewhere in the middle, and then all the way through the end you have all kinds of sponsored results. So the competition is growing stronger, and Amazon is providing us with more and more features that will make our strategy a lot more richer and let the best advertiser win, I guess. So back to the conversion rate and return on ad spend. Return on ad spend is a metric that calculates the relationship between your ad spend and the money that came through sales. So basically, sales divided by ad spend, you will get return on ad spend. You can see that it varies from one search term to another. And also when it comes to conversion rates, conversion rate is a metric that explains to you exactly how many percentage-wise, how many of your clicks to your listing, visits to your listing that you paid for actually ended up in a sale. So if you see like this, when there's 100% conversion rate, then it's usually small numbers. There's one click that ended up in a sale, and that's not very relevant. In order for you to use this information correctly, you need a lot of clicks to understand how they contribute to your sales, how these advertising clicks are actually attributing either your ranking, like for example, conversion rate metric is a metric that will really help you understand which search terms are really good for your ranking, not only for advertising spend versus effectiveness, but they also are very good for ranking because conversion rate is one of the main metrics that Amazon is taking into account when they are raising organic ranking of certain listings. They take into account sales velocity and also sales in general. So they're calculating what's the user experience on your product detail page and all these other things that fall under product listing optimization. But when it comes to return on ad spend, this metric is only geared towards measuring the performance strictly of your PPC sales. So a lot of sellers are moving towards just watching PPC sales through PPC sales, like not understanding how the PPC actually contributes to organic ranking in general. The reason why they've introduced this additional metric, I think maybe they're trying to divert PPC from organic ranking in general, meaning that PPC will not be as relevant for organic ranking as it is now. It probably won't be in the future. So they're kind of like separating these two things very distinctively. So you will have a better understanding exactly which keyword, which search term is worth your money and which one isn't. So this is very interesting for us to see how this whole platform develops and what are the things that we could use for better understanding of your where each dollar is spent and how could we best optimize this performance to understand what's really going on. So that being said, these are the latest updates, and also in history, you will be able now to see. You're now able to see exactly what has going on in this specific campaign, in this specific ad group, and then you will see exactly when it was changed and how. And probably in the future, they will enable us to revert these changes and directly from the search history, directly from the change history. So these are 4 new updates. We're definitely excited to see more, and we'll share them with you as soon as we become aware of them. So thank you for watching, and comment below if you have any questions. Bye bye.